Hello everyone, and welcome to your Case of the X tarot reading for March 2018. I'm doing things a little bit differently for the Case of the X readings for March. I've decided to base the energy upon your ex's sun sign opposed to your sun sign. So you will have to let me know if you like this format better. So this reading is for those of you that have a Virgo X. We will look at the energies between the two of you for the month of March 2018. Now, to see what stance your Virgo X has taken on you and the relationship in the month of March, I'm going to pull a card from the Vice Versa Tarot. Now, this tarot deck is a bit different. We have the front view, which is the outer self, or the back view, which is the inner self. So, depending on which way this card comes out in the reading indicates, something different. So let's see, for those of you that have a Virgo X, what stance they are in, what, position they are taking in March in regards to you. All right, so you guys have the same card with your Virgo X that Leo had for, X Leo. This here is the Page of Pentacles, and this is where, this person is abandoning something that is really good. You have the cornucopia here behind him. He's abandoning something that is good, something that does mean something to him, in a pursuit to be on their own. So for some reason, your ex Virgo is wanting to be on their own in the month of March. They don't want to be with you. They don't want to be with anybody. They're not interested in the idea of a committed relationship at this time. Doesn't mean maybe that they don't want to date around or hook up or things like that. It's just saying that a serious committed relationship is not what your ex Virgo is looking for in the month of March. At least the Virgo energy that I'm picking up, okay? So let's pull some cards to see what you believe your Virgo X is thinking and feeling about you and the relationship that you guys shared. This doesn't mean it is what your ex is thinking. It's just what you believe, like what you think is going on inside of them. Alright, so you feel like there's things they're hiding from you for sure. And you feel like they have completely walked away and let you go. And you believe it was their wish to do that. Wow, that's kind of harsh. Ow! So what I get from this is you feel like your ex Virgo had secrets and like it was their wish, because look at, we have the cornucopia right here again. Oh my gosh, do you see that? There it is, and here it is. And it's like you guys feel as though your ex Virgo, it was their wish to walk away from you. Like you feel like there were things that they were hiding and keeping from you. That's just wild to me. So let's just see what's really going on. I'm just tripping out because here's the cornucopia. It's part of, this card here. And this is not the same creator of these decks. And here's this energy leaving the cornucopia behind, and that's their wish. So it's crazy to me that that's what you're feeling. And some of you, it's like you're feeling that in an intuitive way. Based on the energy, the High Priestess, the Cups, and then the Swords, I feel if you are an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or you are a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, that has an ex Virgo, this reading is very, very strong for you, because it's like you intuitively kind of know what's up with this Virgo, and you really believe that it was their wish to leave you and the relationship behind. So let's see really what Virgo is thinking and feeling. We have the Four of Cups reversed. We have the Empress upright. And we have the Eight of Coins reversed. So, for those of you, this is obviously not going to resonate with everybody. This is a general reading, but I really hate to see this. Those of you who have this sense, like it's like you know intuitively that Virgo has abandoned you and the relationship, you are not wrong. Okay, they're coming through as I was not fulfilled in this relationship any longer. I want a new beginning. And it's not as though, you know, there was another mate that was more attractive. Like, even if it seems like you were left behind for your Virgo to go be with somebody else, that is just the physical manifestation. There's something deeper here happening inside of Virgo where their destiny is calling them. There's a part of their soul that is seeking expansion, something brand new. And for whatever reason, they don't feel like that can take place in this relationship with you. And it's not a conscious thing, okay? Because here we have this Eight of Coins where, yeah, I've put a lot of work, time, and energy into this person in this relationship, but I'm leaving it behind now in pursuit of a new beginning, which pairs perfect with this energy right here. So you guys that have this Virgo X, this is the only reading where the way their energy is being projected is completely confirmed in their cards. Also where what you think is really happening and going on with the X is true. Like, you're right on point. Like, they are leaving this relationship behind, at least in March. It's like, no, I don't want this anymore for whatever reason. So let's pull, but you know what? You already know that. I feel like you already know that, and maybe you just needed this reading to confirm that so you can let go and move on. But it's like you knew Virgo wasn't happy for a while before it ended, okay? This might have been a mutual decision to break up as well. It's just like I feel like Virgo was being called from their soul, and it wasn't to be with somebody else. It's just there's something about their energy, some cycle in their life, you know, coming to an end, and they're expanding into a different version of who they are. And for, you know, some, that means the relationship they're in had to come to an end, whereas other Virgos, you know, that their partner and them are still moving forward. But for this Virgo, it's like they have to go off on their own, and they really feel that inside somehow, some way. Like they needed to be on their own. Like, it's just, I've got to, even if they did love you, because they know they're leaving something good behind. With this card, they know they're leaving something good behind. But it's like they have to go, okay? So you are coming through as Zen Garden, Inner Sanctuary. And they are coming through as Moonlight, Travel, Romance, Potential. So what I see here is you're trying to offer Virgo this, you know, beautiful love, Zen Garden, like, you know, I love you, we have a good thing, like, why, what? So you're kind of in this place of, I don't want to say peace and harmony, because I don't think, like, you know, if you love your Virgo and you guys are apart, I don't feel like you're in peace and harmony about that. But it's like you're really trying to keep yourself in balance and your emotions in check, because you do want this relationship back. You do want to do whatever it takes for Virgo to come back to you. But what I see here for Virgo, the way they're coming through is we have Moonlight, which again goes well with this High Priestess. Not everything is being expressed to you about what they're feeling and so forth. There's stuff they are potentially hiding from you, and I feel it's more because they don't want to hurt you rather than they're trying to be deceptive, okay? because they want to explore, you know, they want to find all the potentials, all the opportunities out there for them. And I don't feel like this is just in a romantic sense. This is about life experiences in general. It's like their soul is calling them on this journey. And that's why I think they don't want to hurt you. Like, they really don't, but they can't help this. They're just following their destiny. So, all right. So I did kind of see this energy with the reverse Four of Cups, and then, you know, we do have romance, but I like to be sensitive to people's feelings. So I wasn't really going to talk about it a whole lot, but now that these two cards decided to come out, the universe is like, nope, girl, you're not getting around this. You're the one delivering the messages, and you know I don't play and I don't lie. And I'm like, okay, understood. So, listen, those of you who are really resonating with this, your Virgo is off for other pursuits, okay? Again, this is, I want to explore all over the place, and it can be to be with other people, because with this Four of Cups here, there's an element of being bored and the energy being stagnant and stale and no real motion forward. And it's like, I've spent a long time with the Eight of Coins. Like, this could be like up to 8 years that you have been in this relationship with Virgo. But, you know, some of you less, some of you longer. This is general, but it's like they had it. Something in them changed. This relationship with you no longer fulfilled them, and they want to go explore other things. We have lust here, which, you know, that speaks for itself. But with the fledging, it's like new beginnings, new opportunities. I want to experience life in general, all of it. I have a lust for life. I want to experience other people, okay? I hate to say that. I do. I hate to say that, but, you know, I guess you need to hear that if that's what's coming out in this, and, you know, this reading is resonating with you. So let's see what keeps you holding on to this Virgo. Whew. Okay. This here is telling you that what you're experiencing with this Virgo, you've already been through before, either with this Virgo or in a previous relationship. And this is the universe saying, listen, if you've been through this cycle before, it's because you didn't obtain the lesson the first time around, or you are now recognizing that, hey, this all looks familiar, and I remember what I did last time and how that worked out. And if that wasn't a favorable outcome, then you probably don't want to make that same choice. You want to make a different choice so that you have a good outcome. This is saying that whatever is happening between you and this Virgo in March is something you have already been through before, whether it's with this Virgo or a different relationship. And the universe is saying, listen, you don't have to continue this cycle. You may not be as in love and attached to this Virgo as you think you are. This, to me, always indicates a karmic relationship, because it's talking about a lesson. And this is saying you already know the lesson. You already know. So make the right choice here for yourself, okay, for your own happiness. So let's pull some earth wisdom. You guys, honestly, with the ex Virgo, you guys have an intense reading, and I'm so sorry. Like, ooh, I always want everybody to be happy and everything to work out, but it doesn't always work that way, does it? And it's better to know the truth so that you can do what you need to do for yourself, instead of, you know, falsely clinging to a hope, and that's just never going to happen. So let's see. We have nurture, heart healing, and clarity. So I will say this, you guys are my 10th reading, those of you that have a Virgo X, and these cards have not come out until this reading. The Earth Wisdom, it's like the same cards kept coming out for every single sign, and I was like, ah. But for those of you with this Virgo X, what this is the universe saying is, listen, stop paying attention to this Virgo X and worrying about them and doing what you got to do to make them happy. Like, you've got to just forget about this Virgo for at least for March, because they have turned their back on you and the relationship for whatever reason, okay? It's time for you to focus on nurturing yourself and healing your heart, okay? Because once you realize you've already been down this path before and it's time to make a different decision so you don't have to repeat the lesson, and nurture yourself, like, healing will come to you, and through that healing you're going to come to a place of clarity where you really understand what's going on. You're going to see everything from a much different perspective, okay? So those of you involved with the Virgo X, I just don't know that you should even try to pursue this. Don't forget, don't forget, do not forget. So I'm going to pull one final card as advice. We got heart chakra. I love myself and others unconditionally and nurture loving relationships. So look at here, in this one card, okay, we have these two cards, nurture and heart healing, right here in this one card. Yes, it's time for you to put your attention on yourself and stop focusing on Virgo. You need to heal your heart. You need to nurture yourself, okay? And regardless of Virgo and what they have done, you need to find forgiveness within yourself. That doesn't mean forgiveness to let them back up in. It's just forgiveness to set you free. And you want to know what? I just saw, oh my gosh, the universe is so perfect sometimes. You know how I just said nurture and heart healing, because we have the heart chakra, heart healing, and I love myself and others unconditionally and nurture loving relationships, nurture. So I said these two cards embody this. Well, look, this is card 17, clarity, card 17. So this one card right here embodies all three of these cards here. How beautiful is that? What a confirmation. Yes, love yourself, nurture yourself. Okay, heal your heart when it comes to this Virgo and go from there, because once you do that, that's where your clarity comes into play. And when you are finally very clear and you see everything for the truth that it is, that's when it's easy to let go and walk away. But you've got to work on healing yourself, because I'm just not sure that this Virgo is interested in reconciling anything with anybody, period, of end of story. Like, they are off on their own, and you know, you need to work on healing you. So that is the messages that I've received for those of you that have a Virgo X. I truly wish it was better, I do, but the truth is the truth. And you know, sometimes just facing the truth and pushing through is the very thing that sets you free. So I am wishing you all the best, and I'm sending you lots of healing. Take care.